So it's the end of January, and I just realized, well, alright. Hold on a moment. What did I put under here? Oh, well, let's not put weight on that and accidentally break it. Boopity boop. Boop boop. Yeah, they're right in there. My massive Pikachus will just stay in place. So, alright, fine. There. Does that work? Yes, that function. This was my original starter. Squirtle Squad for life. Apparently, Ash Ketchum is no longer the main character as of, the launch of the next season. There's doing a closing special. And I would like to inform you of the greatest Pokemon news and rumor of my life. Ever. Anything can come in the future. Will never be as awesome as what I have ran into over the last 2 months, month and a half. It's January 18th. Oh, great. No, wait. Yeah, so it was mid-December. I have a dissociative disorder. So, it hasn't been that long since it was announced that Ash Ketchum is no longer going to be the main protagonist. I am not going to go and fandangle through all of my editing equipment to be able to pop up a bunch of images, to be able to do a bunch of references, and a bunch of what I'm about to say comes from chat discussions and people going, oh, well, I heard this, I heard that. Kind of going through different things and a little bit of my own self-analogy along with some other things. Ash Ketchum is no longer going to be the main protagonist. There's going to be a small special closing some of his story arc. Rumor mill has it the new protagonist is going to be Ash's child. The timeline is going to be fast forwarded by about 23 years. And there's going to be a new storyline. Well, Scarlet and Violet has come out. Scarlet and Violet is a school and academy in a structural region. And is a whole new series set of this, that, and the other. But the main thing is the new series is going to be on a school campus. The new protagonist, apparently's last name isn't going to be mentioned until the end of the first season. There's another character that's on this promo poster that has Jessie from Team Rocket's hair color. So the discussion is that it's going to be Ash's kid and Jesse and James' kid as a rival in school, and they end up through school learning about where they both come from the same region. Season 2 is going to be going back to Ash's house, catching up with Professor Oak. It's what you do after college. You go home for a little bit before you start your career, and then, wait a minute, Pallet Town, the Kanto region. Everything's being set up to be able to go through Ash's storyline and progression from the original storyline up to this point and repeat all of Ash's lore, go through and revisit a bunch of already existing characters, age them forward and give them kids and progress the storyline of the regions. Some of this is a little bit theorized and discussed and validated by the idea that the digital age has been introduced slowly over Ash Ketchum's progress. When started out with like the single screen Pokédex with the small scanner, and evolving into the Pokédex being a cell phone Pokemon itself, with a whole bunch of disturbing different functions. When originally we had like the Pokegear back in like Gen 3 or 4 that had like the giant wristwatch with the whole box console and whatever on it. Neat. However, this also leads to a theory of mine that they're going to do this with the animated series specifically so they can go back with the new 3D engines and everything developed for Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, and a few other things, to be able to have all of this work, all of the models from the new Pokemon Snap, and they only have the work to create another 490 3D models. I never actually really did the math or the comparison, but somebody was discussing on a very large comment thread that with all of the existing games, the 3D models for the Pokemon team for creating the games already have half the work done for creating a game with the entirety of the Pokemon biome. All 1,000 Pokemon in a single game. That is totally doable if they do a sprite version of Kanto, but the Pokemon Company has no plan to revisit old versions using old graphics. They want to rebuild and remake everything. But the idea is that the Pokemon team is going to diverge from creating a whole bunch of new Pokemon, and they're going to make the lore and the plot and the storyline for each region move forward by a series of years to go along with the animated series, and then create more lore and advance the worlds as a whole and create more storyline instead of creating a whole new series and a whole new regions and whole new explorations for this new character and this new rebirth. Because if you think about it, it's a lot easier on the writing team as well to not have to create whole new regions, and they can just go back to what they've already written, already established, and create more of it. So, yeah. Hella fucking exciting. We possibly get to see the Pokemon series relaunch, age itself forward, and the next generation gets to go through the regions we explored, and we get to watch curiosity and other aspects of growth in our, well, I didn't have kids, so our friends' children. Your children. Exciting. It's cool. Yay, Pokemon. Think that this massive hobby that reunited the entirety of the world during Pokemon Go's launch all started from an autistic individual and their love for bug catching. That's all Pokemon is, just bug catching. Beautiful stuff. I'm really excited for the future of Pokemon. I really don't like the whole 1000th Pokemon celebration of catching 999 coins just to get a large gold floppy totem dude, bro. I believe, I swear that Pokemon should just be a mascot for the Winter Olympics. Just, I don't know, if Japan ever gets a bid, and oh, that's a great idea. If Japan wins a bid for the Winter Olympics, they should totally use the 1000th Pokemon as a mascot. That'd be really neat. Yeah. So, I'm really excited for the future of Pokemon. I really love the new games. I don't care what anyone has to say. Don't care if there's glitches and these other things that are errors. They're wonderful. It's great progress. Eventually for a individual who started in black and white Game Boy. I'm fucking old! If you notice some of the black smudges there on the Nintendo logo, I had DJ Searle, S3RL, sign this at one of his last Happy Hardcore performances in California before he retired. He's married. He has kids now. No more world touring for performances because, yay, youngsters to raise. Alright. I hope he gets to enjoy the Pokemon journey that's coming too. I love all of you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for giving me your 10 minutes of your life to listen to me blab about the coolest shit in the world, Pokemon! I'm weird.